everybody, it's Tina from Lala's World, and I am back on my page of the sky line with the trees. So this is where I've done a second layer of trees. You can see them right here. I kind of not crazy about that, so I thought I would just bring the tree line up just a little bit right there. But now I'm off to do something even more spectacular. This page looks great, but the problem I have is, as we all know, the sky is dark at the top and then kind of lighter at the bottom. So I need to do some type of gradation on that. So I have a couple of things. I have a pool party in a bottle, just with water, just a regular squirt bottle. And then I have, this is, I don't know if you can see, nope. This is Buccaneer Bay Blue. I don't think that's gonna, but Buccaneer Bay Blue, and it's one of the Lindy Stamp. It's one of the Moon Shadow Mists. If I can give that a nice good roll, that's probably making you crazy. I'll do it off camera. You just want to be able to shake it up, because right here at the bottom, see how there's just some things down there. So you want to be able to shake that up really good. And what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to spray those up along the top here, and magic is going to happen as it all drips down. The other thing that I have is from Stampin' Up, because I pulled out all my blues. From Stampin' Up, they used to have these old watercolor wonders, and one of the ones I pulled, which is kind of close to the pool party, is this Pacific Point color. I think that is going to look really nice. So what I've done, scroll down just a little bit, is on my paint palette, I have just scribbled as much as I can. I'm actually even just going to leave it here. But if you just take a little bit of water with these crayons, they work absolutely magical as a watercolor. So I want to do a lot of that on there as well, because I think this will really give some great effects. So let's start with this guy first, since I really like what he's looking like. And just so you know, just if anyone is curious, what I have down on my table here, I have I believe this is Rangers all-purpose mat. This mat, you know, I have this really great, I think it's a Fisker mat underneath, which I love. But I have found that this all-purpose mat specifically for mixed media works great, because it cleans right up nicely. You get a little something on there. No big deal. It wipes off with a baby wipe. Baby wipes are your friends. Make note of that for sure. And then on my piece itself, so that it doesn't sink on the papers behind it, because you know this is my art journal, I have just a piece of plastic here, taped up. You can see it right over here. It's just kind of taped up on the sides, just so it doesn't bleed through to the other pages, because it is going to be water and the pages are going to be wet, and so I just want to make sure that they're being protected. So let's start the magic. So we've got a little bit of water here. We're going to do the water one first, right? So let's see. And it's okay. I want it to be able to drip down. Like I said, it's just going to kind of drip down the pages. There's no right or wrong. Everything is pretty much let it happen. Get some over here. Get some right along it. Let me bring you over here so you can see what's happening over here. It's not really running too much over here. There we go. Now it's running down there. And it's really just kind of running down those trees. Okay. Hi, it's Tina. I'm back. Of course, someone's got to come down right as we're recording. So, I kind of like what this is doing. I like how it's kind of puddling up here and there on the pieces and running, and oh, I like the way that's looking right there. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but I like the way that it's kind of shadowing the top pieces. I think that looks kind of neat. Okay, so now that we've done some of that, I'm gonna try to see what a little bit of pool party and water will do to this party. So let's see. Ooh, look at that. Look at that over there. Look at that. So let's do a little bit more. Just kind of sop up the water here with a paper towel. That's why I've got that plastic piece behind it. So I really kind of like that. Now let's do some Lindy Stamp spray. Let's see what that will do. And this Buccaneer blue has got kind of a couple of blues in it. It's got some browns in it. It's got a lot of different colors, but I thought it would be interesting to kind of see what happens when it all kind of flows down. A little bit of pool party, a little more. You can't have enough pool party. Sorry, gang. You can't have enough pool party in your life. There's a lot of Stampin' Uppers out there who will say the same thing. Well, I'm kind of happy with that. I don't mind. I know it's kind of dripping down. I know one of the things I want to do is actually bring out my Midnight Muse. It's got a nice, really, really dark color to it. It looks like this. It's got kind of a nice dark color to it. And even though I've done that Pacific Point with the water, I really kind of want to do a little bit more of that up there. See what happens with that. And maybe just spray some plain old water on it. Let that kind of flow down. Because like I said, usually the top, at nighttime, the top of the sky is a little bit darker. Alright, so let's try kind of get those dark colors going. I gotta get my paintbrush a little more wetter. Here we go. And you know what, really, I'm sure a lot of you are saying like, okay, what is she doing? Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm trying to just create some different types of coloring and patterns and details that might be on the trees when it's nighttime and the sun's gone down, and just to make a little coloring, little detail here and there. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Well, I hope this has kind of helped you to give it a try. Definitely to give mixed media a try. It's a little different form out there. I mean, there's so many different ways you could use these types of techniques and ideas in your cards and your scrapbooking pages. Doesn't look like it's gotten come down here any. Well, see, and I think though I like the way that the blue, like right here, the way that the blue's kind of caught on a little bit here and there, and just like you would see the way that the light would shine on the trees at night. I'm okay with that. All right, so we'll hit that with the heat tool and see how that makes it work, and then we'll go from there. So give it a try. All I did to get the pool party into the spray bottle was I just took a little reinker, squirted some shots in there, filled it up with water because I don't like to work with alcohol because it can be kind of stinky, and just sprayed it in there. Now I have used the Stampin' spritzers that they have too, but I find because I use so much of it that the bigger bottles, I think I just got these at the dollar store, but these spritzers definitely work great as well. You just have to make sure that you're keeping track of where it is when you're spraying it around, because I've been known to spray myself in the face and that can be kind of sad. So definitely give it a try. I hope you're giving the modeling paste to try and get out there and get your spray bottles going with your reinkers, or try out your Lindy stamps, or I just showed you even like here with the ink pads, I just kind of put a little water in there and just kind of dabbed it all around on there. A lot of different ideas that you could do to be able to get some color on your art journals or cards or scrapbooking pages. So give it a try. Thanks.